morning, everyone. Imagine going to court for one charge, then finding out you're in more trouble with the law than you first thought. It happened this morning to the man involved in a fight with an officer at an Ole Miss game.
Chris Barnes was set to appear in Lafayette County Justice Court to face charges of public drunkenness, disorderly conduct and resisting arrest after the incident at the LSU game. Barnes is accused of throwing a cup or object at a spectator. Cell phone video of the incident, which has gone viral, shows Barnes in a scuffle with police who were investigating the incident. Barnes claims he was assaulted by Brock White, a New Albany police officer who was hired to work security at the game. Now the fan is facing an assault charge on a police officer.
I'm not sure how the felony came about, whether it came about simultaneously or whether the police officer who assaulted our client, whether he, after the incident, on a different day. It appears that on the same day he swore out an affidavit against our client, claiming that our client hit him.
The affidavit claims Barnes grabbed White's collar, then pushed him with his elbow. Attorneys for Barnes say their client will rather plead not guilty on all charges.
Bond is set for a third man in connection with an armed robbery outside a Columbus apartment complex. 18-year-old Robert Edward Butler III made his first court appearance this morning. His bond was set at $10,000 by Judge Mark Amos. 18-year-old Jamari Ross and 19-year-old Anthony Gilmore were denied bond after being arrested for the same November 23rd holdup outside Sandpiper Apartments.
Columbus police are searching for the people who robbed guests at Motel 6. This incident happened around noon today. Investigators say the robbers asked the victim by name and then went to their room. As of late this afternoon, no arrests have been made in the case. Well, he walked in with a shopping cart and left with about $1,000 in stolen tools. Columbus police say a man walked into Lowe's on November 25th. These are images from surveillance video from the store. The accused thief grabbed a cart and went searching for tools, mainly in one area of the store. Once the shopping cart was full, the man walked out of the entrance door. An employee gave chase and asked to see the man's receipt. He loaded up the tools in a waiting vehicle outside the store. Investigators say the vehicle had a stolen tag on it. It's believed the same man stole from stores in Homewood, Northport, and Tuscaloosa, Alabama, along with a Starkville business. If you recognize the man in these images, call Golden Triangle Crime Stoppers.
Lowndes County deputies are on the search for at least two thieves tonight. A Watkins Drive home was broken into about noon today. Neighbors called 911 and confronted the men, who then ran away. No one is in custody. At least half a dozen burglaries have been reported in Lowndes County over the past week. A Guntown tattoo artist is accused of having inappropriate contact with two teenagers while giving them tattoos. Jeremy Walls is charged with 2 counts of enticement of a child and 2 counts of touching a child for lustful purposes. Boonville Police Chief Michael Ramey says the incident happened while the 30-year-old was tattooing 2 15-year-old girls. Wall's license has been suspended by the Mississippi State Department of Health. State law prohibits tattooing any person under the age of 18. Walls is free on a $40,000 bond.
Starkville police are looking into a claim that a man was confronted by 2 armed men. The person also made that claim on social media. Now, investigators say they got a call that 2 black males approached the man with a gun on Highway 12.
That was probably Thursday or Friday. That same individual never reported that to the Starkville Police Department. On Saturday, that individual called and said that he had saw the 2 people that brandished the gun a couple days prior at Walmart. During that time, they never threatened him at Walmart. They never showed him another gun at Walmart.
And Starkville Police Chief Frank Nichols says the department is taking the claim seriously and the investigation continues. New at 6 tonight, a small cluster of businesses in Macon providing a reason for hope in an area where there is no economic boom from mega sites. Just inside the Macon city limits on Highway 45, alternate was what was an area with just one business in the 1990s now has 5 more, attracting customers and doing business on a rainy Tuesday. Is certainly not an economic boom, but it does represent growth, no matter how small some may think. When there is the addition of one small business in a cluster encompassing some 500 yards wide, little there becomes much.
The city get their share, the school get their share, and the county get their share. So you got 3 individuals that get taxed from that.
Even though we got a high tax base, I'm still positive because I think the future is going to be great. I do.
Knoxville County supervisors tell us there are no other businesses opening in that area anytime soon.
Some residents in northeast Mississippi will now have the opportunity to have natural gas as an energy source. Northern District Public Service Commissioner Brandon Presley, along with Atmos Energy officials, announced the expansion of natural gas service in 6 counties, including Monroe County. Presley made the announcement at Nettleton City Hall. More than 20 residents of the town will have the option to use natural gas.
Well, our main goal is to get natural gas service to as many people in Mississippi that want it. We know that having the choice of natural gas for heating reduces the cost of living for Mississippians. This is a marathon, not a sprint, so we're having to take it street by street, road by road throughout the state.
Atmos loosened some restrictions and in some cases waived construction costs previously required from new customers. Time now to turn our attention to weather, and meteorologist Ashley Ruiz joins us with your first look.
Well, good evening, everyone. We do still have some showers out there, mainly in our southeastern counties and along 45, but Columbus, we're still seeing some sprinkles out there, and we can continue to see them throughout the evening. Our temperatures right now are in the 50s and 40s, 48 in Oxford, and we'll see temperatures in the 50s.